Hello, my ginger loves. I pray all is well. Hope everyone had a very peaceful rest last night. See what kind of vibrational rays we need. See if we can get one more. So we have, I am supported on my path. Feeling fear is a call for love. Honesty is the best policy. And on the bottom, believing is seeing. And we got that yesterday. I am supported on my path. You have the entire universe backing you. The entire universe is conspiring to help you realize your God dreams, to help you live the life that you desire. Someone may be seeing a lot of dragonflies. If you are, that is a wonderful sign. I believe that dragonflies are a symbol of prosperity and growth. But regardless of, all of their significance, dragonflies are an amazing, amazing sign that things are working out well, that things are going on in your favor. You're definitely divinely supported. And just know that everything you touch turns to gold. Okay? So you may feel like you're in some kind of void right now. You may feel like things don't look or appear as if they are working out for you. They are. They absolutely are. Things that are going on behind the scenes are not being revealed to you because I feel like that is God's way of making sure we stay out of his business. Right? So there are times where, we're praying for something, we want something so bad, and we just don't see anything happening. And I believe that sometimes we don't see things happening because we have a tendency to self-sabotage. We have a tendency to want to take control, to want to make things happen in the way that we envision it or the way we think it's supposed to go. And that's not always God's plan. That's not always the way God wants to deliver whatever it is to us. And so we just have to trust and believe that we are being divinely supported. We are being divinely guided. We do have, God, the ancestors, our angels, our guides backing us and helping us in order to attain and reach our goals, in order for us to stay on the right path, in order for us to be operating and functioning in purpose. And so, just because you don't see anything happening doesn't mean nothing's going on. It's just that you may not be in a vibration or in a space where God wants to reveal what's being done for you so that you don't get in the way. let God do God's work, and you continue to do what you're doing. Just stay the course without, getting discouraged. Don't give up. Continue to speak affirmations. Continue to drink a lot of water. Hydration is very important because if we are fluid, then we can move fluidly, right? And then we have honesty is the best policy. And it's very cliche, but it's very true. Being honest and authentic with yourself allows you to be honest and authentic with others. So, lately, you know, a lot of, shadow work is being done, and shadow work causes you to reflect on yourself. And if you've really been doing the work, sometimes you can find things out about yourself or come to realizations about things you already knew, but maybe you were in denial about that, they're not so pretty. But that's okay. Still be honest and true with yourself. Do the work and improve in the places that you need to do the work and improve. And as long as you're being authentic, as long as you're being, true to who you are, then, the work that you do will not be in vain. It will allow you to be able to grow. And it also will allow people to see that it's okay to not be perfect. There is this thing in society now, especially with the way that social media is constructed and the way that, the matrix is set up, that we have to be living a certain lifestyle or look a certain way or have attained certain things by a certain age, whatever. Everyone's path is different. And in order to be authentic, in order to be honest with yourself, you have to let go of the fear of not being where other people say they are. That doesn't mean that that's truly what's happening. You can see something online and people can make anything look like anything. It doesn't necessarily make it true. So be honest with yourself, and that will in turn help you be honest with others. You are a light worker, so you are an example. And by being an example, you have to live an authentic life so that you can draw authentic people to you in order to keep the haters away from infiltrating, your space, your energy, or at least to, keep them at bay because they're going to come just because you're going to have tests to see where you are. Stay honest with yourself. Stay honest with you. It starts with you. Honesty with yourself is going to make those around you be honest, and those that are incapable will go away. So whoever is not supposed to be in your energy because they can't handle honesty, they'll leave. And that's okay too. That's what you want. You want to keep inauthentic people away. And then feeling fear is a call for love. So fear is false evidence appearing real. And what I'm getting from this is that there may be some childhood things that are the root of certain fears for some people. Especially if you have a fear of success or a fear of love. And or fear of failure. And you may have a fear of love too, since I'm saying that. But fear of success is a real thing. There are people who are afraid to succeed because there are successful people around them and they see how they changed. sometimes people have an issue with power. There are people who do not know how to handle certain levels of power. And sometimes people who we feel like, well, why would they be able to have all this influence? Why would they have all this affluence? Why would they be allowed to have all this power? They're such an a-hole, things like that. But that is to show you that you don't have to become like that if you stay honest and authentic with yourself. Okay? So that may be rooted in, maybe you had a very successful parent or someone that, raised you, or someone you grew up around, and that person, their success was more important than family, was more important than time spent, so that they could always have money because they're greedy, right? And so that is still a call for love. You wanted this person's love, you wanted their time, and that was more important to you than their material things. But because success was more important to them, now you have a fear of success because you don't want to turn into a greedy, neglectful person. The same goes for people who have a fear of love. You know, love can be very frightening, especially if you are a person that you love very deeply, you love very genuinely, and you've shown that love to people. And when it's not reciprocated, it makes you feel unworthy. It can make you feel like you're not lovable, or like you're not, the love you desire is never going to come to you because you pour so much love into people and you don't get that back. And so what you need to do is work on where that truly comes from. What is the real source, the real root of that fear of love? Maybe you over love because you had a parent or someone who raised you. Those are the people who genuinely show us how love is supposed to be. So if you grew up in a toxic family, or you grew up not seeing, a lot of loving relationships that were genuine, you may over love, trying to overcompensate or make up for what you did not receive. And so, you have to just allow yourself to stop doing that. It's okay to love. We're called to love everyone, but you don't have to overextend yourself and, get to a place where you just don't want to love anymore because you're so afraid that someone's going to hurt you. Work on that. Work on knowing how to love people from a distance. Work on knowing how to love people without needing them in your space. It's very possible to do that. So your fears are because you need to love yourself more, number one. And number two, it's also because you've programmed yourself to believe that you're unworthy of whatever it is you're afraid of. It's not real. It's not real. It's in your head. And that's something that only you can remedy. Only you can fix that. You and the divine. That's something that you definitely have to work on for yourself. And however long it takes you to work on it, it's going to take you to work on it. But start doing the work and you'll start to see the change. The fear will dissipate. And eventually you won't have it anymore, but you have to release it. And then believing is seeing, we got that yesterday. So, basically, faith is believing first, seeing later. Faith without works is dead. That's what that means. You have to believe that you already have it. You have to believe that you deserve it. You have to believe that you're worthy of it. without it actually being present in your 3D. And then you will see it. So, watch the video from yesterday. I'm not going to go deep into that, but that's what that is. That is your faith. Your faith is believing is seeing. So believe it now so that you can begin to manifest it into your 3D experience. I hope this resonated for someone. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all so much. I hope everyone has the most wonderful day, and I will see you all again later. Bye.